are at the Belinda Sue Foundation Cancer Walk, and with us is the face of the Belinda Sue Foundation, Cheryl Sherrill. You would have remembered Cheryl from Channel 7 years ago, and she is donating her time and her efforts to make this a wonderful, successful event. Cheryl, thank you so much for all you do. Tell us about the Belinda Sue Foundation and how you got involved in it.
I'll tell you how I got involved. I mean, I got involved because of you, of course. 4 years ago, this beautiful lady came up to me and said, at a wonderful memorial for a wonderful woman, we stepped out in the hall and said, do you think you could come and help us out and MC an event in September? And I said yes, and ever since then I've been doing it, and that's 4 years ago. And it's just, I think it's such an important fund. Number one, the whole story behind Tom Nantis promising his wife, Belinda Sue, Bindi Sue, that he would, carry on. But the thing is, with ovarian cancer, they need to find early detection, and that's why we need to raise the money and awareness about ovarian cancer. So I think it's so important to be here. Plus, it's a wonderful event. It's a family event. There's face painting. There's exercising. It's not a hard walk to do, and it's for such a good cause.
Absolutely. And as you said, ovarian cancer is, and I've said this before, and Michelle Cara, who is one of the actual organizers of the event, has told me that they don't call it this anymore, but it is the silent killer kind of thing, because you have it and you don't know you have it. So early detection, getting yourself examined, making sure, right, even if you don't have any signals or signs. So and it is very curable at early stages. Right. So
the thing is that Caroline, that's Tom's daughter, had said on TV too, she was on Channel 7, but she said that there are a few signs, bloating, feeling full as soon as you're eating, maybe nausea. There are a few signs that, like, boom, it's not like a lump in your breast. You know what I'm saying? But anything, you should have it checked. And there are, even though there's no early detection, the doctors can do, there's a blood test, there's transvaginal ultrasounds, there's things that can be done. So, yeah, if something's not right, know your body. That's basically it. Know your body.
Absolutely. And awareness is important, and this is what you're doing here.
That's why we do it. We do it so that people will be aware of it. A lot of the people who come today are survivors, are people who are here for a team because they lost somebody, or they're walking for somebody, or they're honoring somebody. But if you're not here today and you're watching this, please come out next year.
Absolutely. So we encourage everyone to come out and be part of this wonderful initiative, because not only does it honor those who have lost their lives from ovarian cancer, but also it creates awareness for those who can save their lives.
And honor survivors. We honor survivors too.
Absolutely.
So we're going to walk.
We are going to walk. Thank you so much for your time and your effort, and for being here every year after year.
4 years ago.
Thanks for accepting.
Okay, thanks.
And thank you for being with us. I found guys from my alma mater, Wayne State University, here at the Belinda Sue Foundation. They are volunteering to a wonderful cause. And thank you for being here. Tell us why you're here and what your role is as Wayne State University baseball, and is it baseball?
Baseball, yeah.
Baseball.
Well, Tom Nantis was an alumni from our baseball program, so we come and we help support him. We're here every year. He really goes to bat for our program, so we're here backing him up today.
That's wonderful. And Tom Nantis, as you know, is one of the founders of the Belinda Sue Foundation, whose wife actually perished from ovarian cancer. So tell me what your role is here. And I know when we walked in, you guys were saying hello to everyone and welcoming everyone. So what is your role other than those fancy moves over there?
Well, we help get the people warmed up and ready for the walk. We greet people when they walk in, and just kind of whatever Tom needs.
That's wonderful. And so you're investing your time and efforts in being here. Thank you, guys. So let's all say Belinda Sue Foundation all at one time. 1, 2, 3. Belinda Sue Foundation. We found Mr. Mike Bhatia here at the Belinda Sue Foundation walk, and he is walking for someone very special, and I'm going to... Team Mean Gene, and he's going to tell you who Gene is and why he's here. Mike, it's wonderful to see you here.
Oh, it's strange to see each other. I thought I was hallucinating because I didn't have coffee yet. And it was great seeing you, man. It's awesome.
Absolutely. And you have a soft side to you. Tell us why you're here.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, my oldest sister, I have 6 sisters. Now I have 5. My oldest sister passed away last Thanksgiving from ovarian cancer, and she was diagnosed with it like 3.5 years ago, stage 4, and they gave her a few months to live. So a different doctor came in, Dr. Hannah, who's actually here today. Him and his daughters are doing the walk. He extended her life by 3 years, so we were fortunate enough to have her around that long, and she fought tooth and nail the whole way through, and I gained a newfound respect for her. I've never seen anybody go through something like that and just keep her chin up, never complain. So it was saddening but very inspiring at the same time. So I figured the least I could do is wake up before 8 o'clock in the morning and come here and do a walk.
Well, that's why I was surprised to see him here. 8 o'clock in the morning, bright and early, he was here to walk for his sister Jean at this wonderful Belinda Sue Foundation for ovarian cancer research and awareness. And like you said, it is a very ugly disease, but early detection is really the key. And so we hope everyone out there will come out and be part of this, and also be very aware that early detection, ovarian cancer, is very, very, very curable. Mike, you are a wonderful comedian, movie star, and all of the above. So it's wonderful to see that you're investing your time in this.
My whole family came. My whole family came, and nephews, nieces. I mean, everybody showed up. So
to honor Jean.
We all woke up early, which is against all of our natures. So we have a couple of college kids in here too. So it's like I don't think they've slept yet since the night before us. But we're all here, thank God.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for investing your time and for remembering a beautiful woman.
Jean, there she goes, Jeannie Bhatia. Long live forever.
Yes, and this was for Jean.
Love.
1, 2, 1.
I think mine would have done better.
Because it's like a stampede, and all you'll hear is, "These were nice attackers. They were nice people, but they died."
The walk has started for the Belinda Sue Foundation, and we have 2 major players, really 2 people who actually started this this walk and this initiative. We have Dr. Adnan Mankara and his wonderful wife, Michelle Mankara, who's really been the pulse of this event. Michelle, you're no stranger to WDHT TV, and we talked about the Belinda Sue Foundation. How far has it come from when we first talked about it to today? 5 years ago?
This is our 6th walk this year. So we've come a long way. We raised quite a bit of money for a seed grant for a diagnostic tool for ovarian cancer. And then you can see by the crowd, we have a lot of people here now. So
your work has definitely paid off, so congratulations.
Not just mine, a whole group of people.
Absolutely, absolutely. It does take a village. Dr. Mankara, ovarian cancer is, and I called it a silent killer once, and I was corrected, but you just don't know, and the symptoms are just not there until it gets to a certain stage. So talk to us about that, and what do we need to do to be really cognizant about this disease?
So I agree that in the past people used to think that it is a silent killer because the symptoms are non-specific, meaning people might have, even in early stage disease, might have some bloating, pain, pressure that people will blame on other things. So this is why it is important to listen to your body. And whenever you have problems, go and see your doctor, and make sure that you see your gynecologist, because sometimes the general doctor might not be very familiar with the symptoms and early signs of ovarian cancers. The other thing we need to keep in mind is our risk factors that are related to ovarian cancer, whether it's a family history of ovarian cancer or other cancers that are related, certain risk factors in life, that can contribute to that. These are important to keep in mind. And now we know that there are genetic factors in ovarian cancer too. So, and I think we are making progress. We are not where we want to be, but more and more progress regarding early detection and screening.
So what are the early symptoms? What do you look for that you got to go and get screened and get checked for that specific disease?
So what has been found that things like little bit of pelvic pressure, pelvic pain, some bloating, some urinary symptoms like frequency to urinate, urge to urinate on a regular basis, some change in the bowel movements become these are important to know. It does not mean that when a woman has these that she has ovarian cancer, so I don't want women to get scared that every time you have this is ovarian cancer. But if these are persistent, it is time to be checked, and there are between an exam and ultrasound of the pelvic area really will help in early detection in this situation if there is a lump into the pelvis or a mass on the ovaries.
Wonderful. So it is detectable and it is curable.
It definitely, if you look at ovarian cancer in early stages, the cure rates are as high as any other cancer. It's as high as breast cancer. The problem with ovarian cancer is that so far we've been picking it up in advanced stages, and this is where it is not easy to cure, but it's absolutely as curable as any other cancer if you are able to pick it up early.
So early detection and the minor symptoms, check it out. It could be life-saving. Thank you so much both for what you do and how you contribute to this wonderful cause. Hello everyone. We have Tom Nantis and Carolyn Mackovic, who are the husband and daughter of Belinda Sue, who this walk is named after, and they created this walk in memory of her and also, again, ovarian cancer awareness. Tell us about your inspiration to create this awareness walk.
Really, ovarian cancer is so mistakenly understood by many. Symptoms are subtle, and before you really realize you have it, you're in pretty significant stage 3, stage 4. So we thought, after my wife went through this debilitating disease, we want to do something to create an awareness and also generate a screening tool for ovarian cancer, because knowing the disease early on, you have a better chance of beating it than not. So that's our importance there.
Thank you so much for the work that you've done and the energy that you've put in this. Carolyn, what has been your experience with this walk? And also, losing Mom must have been devastating, but having this in her memory sort of makes her just that much closer.
Yeah. Well, my mother, Belinda, was the most selfless woman that I have ever known. Even on her last days on this earth, was still thinking about the other guy and wanted something to be done for other women so they wouldn't have to suffer the way she had. So I always say she created this fund. This is something she did. She told us to take what we have learned from her suffering and go big, get awareness out there, find a screening tool, do something. And that's how the Belinda Sue Fund was born. Like you said, it was very devastating losing my mother. You know, she was 52, I was young, but her memory lives alive in this, and knowing that we are helping other people is huge, so I feel her in spirit that way.
Well, you're helping a lot of people to create this awareness and to go get checked, so people that may have not thought about it will think about it. So in essence, you are saving lives. So thank you for what you're both doing.
Thank you so much.
And thank you all for being with us on WDHT TV. And these two are dynamos in regards to keeping the memory of Belinda Sue alive, and also taking something that was tragic and making it into an amazing memorial for her, and also helping people as well. Thank you all. We'll see you next time.